Hello fellow YouTubers. So once more into the breach, my friends. It's time for day 28 update. As you can see, I managed to get the Land Raider together today. I'm very happy about that. You can actually hear it in the tone of my voice. So let's go through the changes. If you look at the piece I messed up yesterday, you can see I actually attached a new piece here. Glued a plastic card sheet underneath and attached it, and now it's glued to the chassis. So yeah, it fits at least as good as the intact side on the other side, the original piece. So yeah, only thing that remains is to actually fill in that little gap there when the glue is set tomorrow. What else? Yes, if you kind of look inside here, we can perhaps see, if I get a little bit of light inside, you can kind of see back here there where we had a empty white thin plastic card yesterday. I painted that the interior yellow, and you can see there's a red transfer there. That's actually the Deathwing army logo, and then under it there's one of my homemades, that homemade transfer that reads Repent. And on the other side, it's very hard to see in this light, there's actually an Imperial Eagle about there. So yeah, so the inside it's completely finished, and now it's closed up. Panels looks great, everything fitted together well. There was nothing of that strange bowing thing that happened on the first Land Raider when putting this one together. So that's nice. Then yeah, the lighting, let's see. This kind of a little reminder for Detlef as well when he's getting this tank. So if you, it's a good sign that I have to look very closely myself, but if you look, let's see, adjusting lights, if you look about here, you can see there's a slight gap perhaps. What you actually do is you take something, let's see if I have something to poke with, you put it in the gap like that, and you like bend it out so the whole track piece pops off. So you can actually see I put a metal plate on the back here, and on the front there's kind of a lip thing that you stick in there, and then you just attach the magnet at the back, and it's a very good snug fit. Then in here you can see the battery pack hidden away, and the easiest way to get that out is to actually take tweezers, or in this case some pliers, and just kind of pinch it and drag it out, and then there it is. Then you can change the batteries and do all that stuff. And on the top here there's a little switch, so you do that and then you switch on the batteries, and when you're finished you just put it back in again. As you can see, there's a little lip on the, oh, I can't see that, and there's a little lip where the track actually rests, and if you put in the battery pack and kind of push it behind that lip, it actually stays very nicely there. And then you just put back the track piece like that, and presto, you have a lighted up Land Raider tank. So yeah, and then if we kind of look on the inside, I'm gonna put something on in the, let's do it like this. When the tank is assembled, the hatches is gonna be closed up, so to symbolize that a little bit better, we can do it like that. And then I hold the lights, and you can see there's actually an interior light, you can see it up there on the roof, that gives this nice blue sheen to the inside of the Land Raider, and then you can actually see the details. It's kind of hard to see in with this camera and the lighting, but it actually, I like the effect it gives with the blue light. When you look inside, and you can actually see the engine details, and the details at the back were much better than otherwise. So yeah, and the hatch works excellent, very Very nice. So I'm gonna leave it with that, and then I'm gonna answer today's question. So today's question was what it was about impulse buys. I do impulse buys, but the question was talk about one you made recently, or a big one, as in an impulse buy that you made and you kind of regret. And I don't regret much of my impulse buys. There are a few impulse buys where I see something that I want and I kind of buy it, and it can be the thing that afterward I think, maybe I should have waited a while to get that because I needed the money for something else, or But I never invest like thousands and thousands of money just and don't have money to eat or something like that. So it's all good. Just that kind of feeling that I rush into things sometimes. I do have one buy that I kind of regret, but it's not a big deal, and it's been a while, if we say it like that, and it's the Dreadfleet box set. When I missed out on the Space Hulk box set when it came out, so I had to buy that afterwards, and it cost me quite a deal more than the price for it originally was. So when Dreadfleet was released, I jumped on the bandwagon and bought the game. And I opened the box, I looked at the models, I read a little bit in the books, and kind of realized that I'm probably never ever going to play that game. So it's sitting in a drawer right now. Selling it now, I'm probably gonna lose some money, but I think I'm just going to keep it for the eventuality that I actually want to paint up the ships for fun, not so much because I think we're gonna play that game over and over again. It's a kind of alright. If I paint it up or bring it out, we can probably use it as a tabletop game for more social events or social things. I have many of my friends actually do play tabletop and games like that, so I can, instead of pulling out the Risk or Monopoly, I could pull out the Dreadfleet and play a little game when I have friends over. So it's all good. Yeah, that's it for today. Very much a more positive tone, and I hope tomorrow we can get the base coats on and try and dash for the finish line to finish this land raid up before the challenge ends. It's going to be very, very hard work. So yeah, I'm a little bit excited and scared that I won't make it, but I'm gonna do a final push and try to do it. So yeah, thanks for sharing all your projects and videos, and I will see you back tomorrow for another update. Bye.